Hello, Bueller. All right, guys, we're going to do our June all-team update, June 2025 sales highlights. We had 10 new programs, 5 without terms. Retention took a hit, right? One of the things that we did last month was, we added more management, okay? I think it's working out pretty well. The general feedback has been pretty good. There's more coverage, there's more eyes. If you guys are on on PTO, on vacation or something, you got a manager there to help out. And the fact of the matter is we calculate all attrition. So if we replaced a client, if that makes sense, that still counts as a loss. We're not gonna do mental jumping jacks to try to say this one counts or that one doesn't count or whatever. So the renewals were rough this last month. However, I believe already for July, Sam has 2 or 3 renewals already locked in. So the renewals look like they might do just a complete 180, and we're pretty much going to get all of them. That's what Sam and the business development managers are saying. So again, we're so used to growing, quickly. It's kind of it's a little irritating to see losing some more clients than gaining. But I think the changes that we've made are going to help out a whole lot. Still in a tremendous spot. We're pacing for $8 million or more this year, which is about $2.5 million more than last year, which is great. I think one of the things that is going to help out is Trey's got a whole lot more recruits coming in. We have how many people starting on Monday? 3 on Monday. There's 2 more in early August. So there might be, we're probably hiring 5, 10 people a month here on out. Kind of like we tell our clients, it's like a heartbeat or an EKG. If you get a bunch of clients and then you don't have a lot of new business development, setting sales meetings for our account executives to go on, it can ride a wave. You're busy, then you don't got a lot of meetings. New sales goes down a little bit, then it goes up, so on and so forth. One thing we also did that I think there's just a little temporary month or 2 squeeze is we switched from 12-month agreements to 36-month agreements. Okay, so that's another really big thing. Does it probably take a couple weeks to figure out the difference or the intricacies of, presenting a 36-month deal or a 60-month deal versus, a year deal? Yeah, you got to figure that out, work out some of the kinks. We saw something similar when we went from month-to-month deals to introducing contracts at first. So the good news is between more eyes, right, more players on the field per client, and better, more secure contract terms, I think that by the end of this year we will be seeing very low attrition. I'm thinking probably 5 or less clients a month within the next 90 days or so, which is awesome. Growing pains. It's good though. MSP continued to be our highest show rate. If you don't count digital marketing, 1 for 1. I think that was somebody who we pitched maybe 3 years ago, and she just randomly pulled our number and was like, "Hey, can I come back and get sales appointments for a month or something like that?" We're like, no, thank you. HVAC continues to pick up. Rashawn doing a great job for Schaefer Beacon. Brett Grazik's on vacation. He's having a lot of success with his new clients. HVAC is a very, very good industry, and I think we will have a lot of success in it. We just got to keep getting videos out there. The show rate, 0.5% off from 50%, and then that would have been green. So very, very close to having the show rate that we were looking for. It's a pretty easy process. If you have 10 sales meetings completed, you get about 1 new customer. Deals we passed on, and again, some of these things where maybe we could have had a lot more clients. These are just a couple stories. We're not going to put all of them on here because frankly, some of them are pretty ridiculous, but we're fighting hard to get really good clients and set up terms that you guys can hit. Passed on an HVAC client. He just wanted to do month to month. There's an MSP in Oakland. He was talking to Sam about I just got to go check the budget and all this stuff, but hey, send me a list of all your clients and I want to call through them all. And he said, "Will you comply with this or not?" And I was like, like, no, officer, we're not gonna comply and just like give you a bunch of customers to call and irritate them, and I don't even know if you can do it. So I think if you don't ever sit near Sam or Nick or us as we're talking to some of these guys, we're really setting them straight, coming in with expectations that, hey man, if you got to get 3 to 6 meetings a month if you're an IT company, and 5 to 10 if you're a roofer. Sometimes it's going to be 5, sometimes it might be 10. You might have a 2 or 3 or a bad month, but overall, if we're averaging in that 5, plus range or 3 plus range, they're going to be pretty happy. Surprisingly, even some of the renewals that we did recently, maybe where there wasn't a whole lot of closed business or even behind on appointments, they're just saying, honestly, if you guys can just get me 3 to 6 meetings, a month, I'll be a client for life. So again, really important to stay organized and make sure that we get that. SEMO updates. We got 2 full-timers, 3 part-timers. Had a really good show rate. And again, a couple more appointments and we would have been right at goal. SEMO continues to be a bright spot in new business development. Maryville's 2 part-timers, and of course Gridley's out there. The show rate, again, over 50%. Deals, we got 1 out of 3. And again, some of these appointments, they're lagging. Sales cycle isn't getting super long, but if you think about where we started the company, which was we had a shop online and you could check out with a credit card, that was happening like right then. When we're talking about, a 12-month deal, things got even a little longer. We could still get, some people to sign up while they're on that initial call. Now with 3-year and 5-year commitments, there's a little bit more thinking or a little more due diligence, right? Doesn't mean that the deals don't happen. The owner, CEO might need to go home and pull us up on Google, check our reputation, check the various boards and stuff where people discuss marketing companies. So again, let's work really hard to continue to maintain that great reputation. Growth goals. We're pacing for about 8 to 8.1. I'm sorry about that. I needed to update that. I was a little late. I was coming from a meeting with Sam trying to help him close a deal. We're about 8 to 8.1 this year is the pace. I think by the end of this year, if things go the way I think they're going to go, we could be at a monthly rate where we're pacing for about 10 or more in 2026. It could be better, but we like to be conservative. Reviews and testimonials, these are really important. Guys, continue to ask your clients, be proactive about it, and say hey, great appointment, or there's a great proposal out. Where's Bobby? Yep. Bobby, Axiom got a proposal out for what, 8,100 or something like that? Yeah. Dude, ask them for a review. Who has a client that just closed a deal recently? Christian. Have they written a review yet? Is that it? There we go. Case in point. Okay. It's all about what the momentum is right now. That's sales. That's life. That's everything. He's not. I think Parker. He's not here, right? He did a half day. He's on a float trip. He had a big deal with a roofing client, and time kept dragging on, right? Even when a deal is signed, I think the time kept dragging on, and they didn't get to work on it, and it kind of gunked it up, and it stalled, and now it's kind of up in the air. Time kills deals, right? Speed wins. Speed kills. That's the saying, right? So, do you want to, get a bunch of appointments quickly for your client? Yeah. After you get them and they get a deal or two or a proposal, ask them for the review. If they say, I'm not ready to give a review yet, why not? What would make you happy where you'd give a 5-star review? They will then give you the keys to the kingdom. This is exactly what needs to happen for me to be an extremely satisfied client, and then just get in that zone and stay there. So move quick. Awards and accolades. In May, Apex SDR was Casey. Logan Phillips was the Rainmaker. It's actually raining money. That's good. Brett Grazik was the comeback BDR, and Blake Lindell was the MVP. Give him a round of applause real quick. Matt, am I to understand that you photoshopped these?
Yeah. It's not real raining money.
That's not real money? Oh, I thought it was the people. Or no, those are real pictures?
Those are, yeah. So since they were out of town, I just have their headshot photos.
Just headshot photos.
Yeah.
Laura made it seem like you made a fake person and put their head on top of it.
Oh, we talked about
Never talked about it. Put some muscles on somebody one time. That'd be funny. So for this month, or June, Casey Gregory is the Apex SDR. He had 31 appointments in June, a 55% show rate, and a deal. He's got 16 lifetime Arsenal deals. He gets the Phone Slayer Award and a parking spot in his honor. We should just put a picture of Casey or a mannequin out in that parking spot. Casey's spot. On top of that, I would like to just say Casey's done a fantastic job. He's at SEMO. He doesn't really have the benefit of sitting around and learning through osmosis, listening to you guys set up, appointments for clients, and we've tapped them to work, right, with some of our existing clients, and they were clients who were not in a good spot, right? They did not have the appointments that they wanted. They expressed some frustration, handed over to Casey, and like the same day, within an hour, he's got an appointment, for a client and a couple, and he's getting them greens. Casey, freaking rock star. Thank you. Give him a round of applause. Great job. Ross Sifford, comeback BDR. A net increase of 5 appointments from 10 to 15, 2 closed deals for Red Road Networks. It's a great client, great story. And then you'll get the Doug Deep shovel and the parking spot. Where's Ross? Ross, up front. I don't know if you guys have heard, but the story with Red Roads has been really awesome. I think he was pretty skeptical when he first started. We came in, set up a lot of meetings. He has how many clients in how many months?
We just got our 10th closed deal.
10 closed deal. In how many months?
7.
He says, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I can't set appointments. I can't recruit either, and I need technicians. What do? We tap Trey. Say, Trey, I know you're supposed to recruit for us. Trey, can you go call some technicians and recruit them, right, for our client? Trey's like, sure, yeah, whatever, figure it out. And that's a great quality that you love to see. It's like it's not super well defined. There's not a great process for it already in place, but guys that blaze the trail and get stuff done is really, really helpful. So kudos to you, Trey, for helping Ross out, and Ross, kudos to you for doing a great job. Thank you. Rainmaker, Caden Mitchell, round of applause. Not here. Caden's on PTO today. 2 closed deals in June, a Monster Koala roofing deal, and another one for Kodiak. Caden's been awesome, with his roofing clients, and I think, Alliance, bought a new territory or 2. They've got $1 million. Caden's been a driving force behind our roofing success. Had a lot of good content to post out there, and it makes their job easier for getting new clients, especially those closed deals. So thank you, Caden. MVP Will Tucker. Whoa! 27 first-time appointments in May. Or May, it's June, right? June. Typo. Fix that next time. All right, I'm just using. 7 appointments for Search Local. And what does Search Local do?
Digital marketing, lead generation, web development, SEO, whole shebang. They've got a lot of services.
And who do they call specifically? Like what, is anybody or?
Home improvement mostly, but mechanical contractors,
Yeah.
just dental offices, a lot of stuff out there in Nashville.
Yeah. I think it is very impressive that you basically got handed a client in an industry where we don't have a lot of track record, right? And it's pretty custom, and you just come out of the gate swinging. And Search Local was somehow a reference from Christian. Yeah. How do they know you?
Family friend. So I'm glad it's going well.
Yeah, I'm glad it's going well. There we go. You took over 7 DI tech on the last day of the month and got 2 appointments. Freaking badass job. That's awesome. And then this is your first MVP?
Yeah.
Were you expecting it?
No, it's not.
You were not?
No, it's not. No.
Were you just being humble?
No, I thought it was going to be a 30-plus appointment roofer.
A 30-plus appointment roofer?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be. Yeah. Didn't know it was going to roofing.
Do I detect a little bit of...
It's just, I'm happy about it. I'm so happy.
Roofers are 30 appointment roofer.
Yeah, we got a lot of those out.
Oh. Are you saying that roofing appointments are easier?
I think they just get more.
You heard it here first. Drawing a line in the sand, Will Tucker. I think it's a tremendous job. Dude, where's the belt? Oh, because Blake's out. Oh, yeah. If anybody ever says you can't take time off here, I don't believe it. Everybody's always gone, especially when we do this. The people who get the awards aren't here. The people who are supposed to hand the awards to the next guy, they're not here. It's all great, but PTO gets used here. Anyway, the MVP belt, you have the parking space man. You're doing a great job. He wore a Dragon Ball Z shirt yesterday, which was awesome. Hands up, does anybody know about Dragon Ball Z? Okay, we got some Dragon Ball Z guys. It's a fun show. Did you watch it after school? I did it all the time. Sales Team 6 designees for July. Next month, I don't think we had anybody quite hit everything in July. June was a difficult month. In July, we don't have a special list of folks. It does kind of work out because we need a new name for it. The pods are named Sales Team 1 through 8 right now. So Sales Team 6 is going to be officially given to Caden's team. We will come up with a new special designation or title for the folks who are meeting and exceeding goals for 6 clients, okay? I'm open to feedback. Does anybody have any good ideas right now? Absolutely. Sales sniper. Any other ideas? Not to say that wasn't amazing, but we're still hearing other ideas. Say what? Okay. We'll come up with some new ones. And a reminder, sales teams, come up with some ideas so that we can create some custom swag for you, okay? Each sales team is going to have their own little logo, design, insignia. You get your own gear. Birthdays that are coming up. Nick LeGrand, July 16th. That was it. Nick. Where's Nick? Dialing, closing. He might be closing a deal right now. He told me he went to go see Superman yesterday with his cousin, so we'll count that as his birthday. Did anybody see Superman? I heard it's really good. I heard it was getting ripped apart before it got released. People making fun of it, and now it's like doing really well on Rotten Tomatoes. July service anniversaries. Emma Rogers. Got your anniversary card earlier today. Anything you want to say for the camera? No? Awesome. I'll say it. Somebody proposed to her on the phone. She was setting it up. She was that good on the phone. Ross Siffer, July 15th. Ross, any fun stories? Ridiculous things?
I had to send you one once. It was in the first month I was here. Somebody wrote me a formal email where I could put my PIN, if you remember that.
Where do you tell you that?
I'll send you the email.
I think I do vaguely remember that. Yeah. Did we respond to him?
No. Yeah, it was weird.
I don't know. I feel like that would have got me and I would have wrote something back. Guy's having a bad day. Matt Bonebreak, July 17th. Matt, you got any silly stories?
Yeah, it was my first month of calling. There was a solar guy in Chicago who told me to F off and hung up on me in 10 seconds. Then he called me back, let me pitch him again, told me to F off again.
No way that's real.
I believe it. It's a roofing.
2 years later, I remember.
Roofing, solar, they're all the same.
Do you remember when you wore your little booty shorts or whatever when the AC went out?
For the record, those are MMA shorts, not booty shorts. They are a little short. They show a little much.
Yeah, I liked them. It was pretty. I think that was a fun story. I think, if I remember correctly, Matt went and asked. Did you ask Laura?
I asked Laura. short shorts.
Yeah.
And she said, Duck Dad.
Let me see.
I said, absolutely, look great in them. Should wear more often. Hey, we're on dress up day now. Maybe we'll do MMA shorts day. MMA day? Yeah. Canton Breaker, where you at? Ryan? You got any silly stories?
Nothing crazy. When we scared you playing golf in the hallways, or when we put the skelly in your seat that one day.
Guys got me with the skelly one time about how I had a heart attack. And then one time after an all-team update, they all stayed behind and went and weaseled away in a dark corner playing office golf or something. I don't know what that was. With baseball bats or the actual, you playing with putters? And I heard a bunch of, I thought everybody was gone. I was like, oh my God, who's here? And it just did not register. It might be one of us. It's like, somebody's gonna beat me up in here. That scared the crap out of me. All right, new roles and new hires. Feedback was heard, creating a career path, creating the pods. We're gonna go from, sales manager to director, VP, right? It's a big deal. We rolled it out. We went from, 2 managers, right, or 2 people kind of overseeing BDR and client production to 8. It's a big step. It's a lot of capital, a lot of money. But the goal is let's, instead of selling 20 clients and maybe losing 5 to 10 of them, let's sell 10 to 15, and eventually we're going to lose some clients. Lose 5 or less, something like that. Okay, we're getting more selective as we continue to grow and our brand grows, which is a great spot to be in. New hires, Marge Barger. Give her a round of applause. Marge was a stud. Marge, how many clients are you working on now? What? How many clients? I'm sorry, this is birthdays, isn't it? Oh my gosh. June. I was like, there's no way. You're working for clients, you can't be that soon. 4 clients, and you hit the goals for some of them already, just in this month, right?
Spring yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely amazing job. And we're coming through, and you're a hunter too? Is that what you're saying? Well, there's no hunting in St. Albans, at least right now. But if there was, we'll let you get out in the field. And if you do get a trophy buck, if we're able to arrange that, we've got to hang it in the lobby here somewhere. What do you think so far?
Having fun.
Fun?
Yeah. People are cool, good environment.
Good. We're happy to have you. Happy to have you. Danny, where's Daniel? Where's Danny? Right there. How's it going, Danny?
Good so far.
Good so far? Yeah. I heard you set up a couple earlier today?
Yeah, I've got one today, 6 this week.
Danny's stepping on the gas. And he's figuring stuff out really quickly. I heard him set up an appointment today, and he maybe earlier in the day was saying something about what time works better for you or something, and then later on in the day he was like, Sam's next availability is this time, right? So he's getting sharp, very, very good, very quickly. So Danny, we're very excited to have you here. Teddy, round of applause. Teddy's getting after it too. Teddy, where's he at? When'd you hit the phones?
A little bit Wednesday.
Wednesday from home? Your first day down was from home?
Tuesday, I called like 10 people.
Okay, good. So it's a heck of a first day on the phones, alone at home. It's kind of scary. You do it at the office with everybody. But then basically a day in, you got your first appointment? Day in, you already have one today? Second appointment today? Off to a hot start too. And then fun fact, Teddy, you said you were doing business-to-business sales, door-to-door, driving around in the rain and the snow and the heat and all that stuff. What are some of the bright spots, or how does this compare to previous sales jobs?
I mean, I was sore after every single day out there in the field. Good now, it's AC, it's nice.
Yeah. Did you, and you said you did meetings that you set up, but do you actually just walked into businesses without an appointment cold?
Yeah.
You cold walked in? That sounds crazy, guys. I'd rather cold call and get hung up and not have to get in my car. That's obviously you're already off to a hot start, so very happy to have you here. We're hiring. Remember, get with Trey. I think a handful of folks, somebody starting on August 4th, that was a referral. Monday too. You know, referrals are great, guys. $250 bonus on their 2-month intro period and $500 after a year. It is for full-time hires and interns. Talent acquisition update, open positions, SDR, BDR account executives, of course. We're looking at bringing in some help for Brigham on the software development team. The software's up. It's in the App Store. It's in the Google Play Store. We have a responsive desktop mobile app. That's a really big deal. We're talking to businesses. Actually, that's what took me so long. I normally would have been here just a little bit earlier for this all-team update. But Sam had a prospect on the phone, and he's with HubSpot. HubSpot costs an arm and a leg. We told him, you know, if our software does this, would you pay, you know, $500 a month or $1,000 a month? They're like, absolutely, like crazy. So when you think about the distribution of businesses, right, there's a big focus on being Salesforce or this software company that has these multi-thousand user, right, customers, right? And then it stings and it hurts really bad. And then you hear about how, you know, think like Glassdoor and some other folks, they laid off like 1,300 people today, something like that. You know, big swings, right? So we're going to go downstream and focus on the small, medium-sized businesses and take an approach where we're not charging per user, but where we're charging per organization and making it simple, right? So a CRM that's got messaging, e-sign, Teams capabilities, DocuSign, email marketing, all that kinds of stuff for, you know, probably $500 to $1,000 a month. And feedback has been very good. So it's so good, we probably just need to hire another person so we can get to work on it faster. Brigham's working as fast as he can, but you know, he's doing it right. And I don't know if you guys have had a chance to check it out. Go to the solutions tab on our website and watch some of the videos. The tool that he has created in such a short period of time is extremely powerful, extremely powerful. Great job. Trey, anything else that's not on here? We're good? Good, new hires. Brett Meyer, Kenny Cool, that's an awesome name. Schaefer Brown's an intern coming back. Kenny Cool is Ryan McLaughlin's reference. Is that his real name? Really? Okay. That's pretty sweet. Aaron Lake, SDR, and then we've got a pending offer that's got sent out today. We expect them to accept. Again, we're doing it healthy, right? We're not just going to hire to hit a number, but I do expect that we should be touching on close to 100 staff by the end of this year total across all of our offices, okay, with the majority of it being here. Updates and projects, the virtual meeting backgrounds, those are pretty cool. Let's start using those, and we're going to come out with themed ones, you know, for like holidays and stuff. It'll be fun. We tossed around this idea and then we shelved it and basically forgot about it. Then Laura, I think the ops folks brought it up again. This is great from a branding perspective. I always thought about backgrounds as something, slapping a vendor on here and they could pay us for a NASCAR slide or something, you know, like some VoIP company or some type of shingle or roofing, you know, product. As we're calling and pitching roofers, Sam Baker's got a, you know, XYZ tiles, you know, or something behind him. Didn't even cross my mind to think about something like this. This is way cooler and more fun, so it's great. We're going to release those special editions as time goes on. Yep.
Real quick, is the expectation to use those?
Yes.
So that we have proper branding and we don't have, you know, purple unicorns and stuff like that?
Sorry, yeah. We didn't do it just for fun. It's to have kind of a brand, right? So use it when you're meeting with clients. Use the actual background that you have in the office, or if you want to use this is fine. You have plenty of options to pick from. If you have ideas for options, send them to Matt and Chris, and they're going to make stuff. But at one point, we had like Joe Biden sniffing some guy's shoulder, you know, on a background. I'm not even joking. We don't, right? That wasn't you, was it? It wasn't officially licensed. Somebody just decided to throw that up on their background. It's jarring. We don't want to do that, okay? We've had unicorns. We've had, people looking at their, Tuscany villa, and with their pool and waterfall in the background and stuff. We're getting to the stage where that stuff can't happen anymore, guys. We gotta have a good brand image. So yes, use your actual background or use a company sponsored background. The Arsenal BG Ballpark signage is up. Some of it's going up this week and next week. It probably should be done sometime next week. It's pretty fun. We're on the jerseys. It is the Arsenal BG Ballpark. If you type it into Google, it's there. There's a lot of reasons why we did this. It was a great deal. It's local. When people are typing in Arsenal BG to look for us, they see that. It's impressive. It helps with recruiting. It creates a little bit more of a national brand and legitimacy. And as shallow as it sounds, when you go to sell somebody a service or a software and they ask if you're legit, you could talk about the products and features and stuff, and it's great. And sometimes it's like, yeah, dude, we're legit. We got a ballpark. And they're like, oh, that's true. Okay. I'm serious. It's silly, but it works. The lower level updates, we're going to go down and kind of check it out. Say what?
That's downstairs,
Yeah. I wouldn't tease you. I want to show you something fake. No, I'm just kidding. That's AI, yeah. Right, so you kind of see on the floor there's a little bit of dust from the guys doing some work and stuff. It's pretty clean, but I wouldn't lay down and, do some sit-ups down there in your nice clothes. If you want to go walk around, not a problem. We'll do that right after. But yeah, there are men and women's locker rooms. We moved some walls around and all that. There are 2 showers per locker room, 2 stalls, 2 sinks. There will be seating to sit down and, change clothes, and lockers. The lockers down there, they're still painted green. We tried to incorporate some of the stuff from the original school, like the benches and the lockers, because it's kind of cool to have some of the old stuff. But the lockers will be painted black, right, to match. So it's all going to look nice and integrated. Pretty cool spot. It's a big open spot. Floor is very shiny, very cool. Grizzlies at the ballpark. That was July 6th. That's a view from our seat. Just off camera to the right is the actual players. If you're sitting and watching a game, sometimes, Ryan, you said that they were talking to you, sometimes chatting with you. Fist bump? That's pretty cool. They're legit baseball players. I think some people don't necessarily realize it, but there's guys that played Division I baseball that are drafted very high. There's guys that were playing professional baseball that kind of just can't get a contract worked out, so they go and play close to home. I know there was a guy who's from Collinsville recently. He was pitching there. He had no business being in this league, and he played there for a little bit and then signed a contract with the Twins. I think there's 4 or 5 pitchers that signed with the Twins. Just a whole lot of talent there. The intern and Q&A panel day, again, we're going to get that. More videos and podcasts and things like that going to kind of showcase what we got going on. It's been a little busy to try to get in that podcast room, but it's coming. Matt, we've got a new lens, new wide angle lens, some more gear. Softball playoffs. Did we win? What was the score? We can't count that high bad? Okay, all right. Well, hey, you guys look nice. Looks like you had fun. So again, continue to play and do fun stuff, right, at these various associations. But one of the reasons behind also doing the deal with the Grizzlies is we have a ballpark that we can play softball games or baseball games in now if we want. Or have a movie night and watch a movie on the scoreboard, or do a family company picnic or stuff like that. So really cool with concessions and all that stuff. The grill out day was July 3rd. I actually didn't get a grill, or I didn't get a brat. I think they were all kind of gone. Who's the hot dog person again? Versus brats? Who like brats? Yeah, brats. Were they gone? All right. Bomb Pop Day is July 8th. Who had a Bomb Pop?
Brenda had one yesterday.
Huh? We had some extras. Do we have extras right now? We have extras right now for after the meeting. July 11th, wear a suit day. We're doing it today. You guys look great. business casual emerges, and Laura's given a little history here. 1980s, business casual emerged in Silicon Valley. Then it goes mainstream in the 90s, Casual Friday debuts. And then 2019, Arsenal BG wear happens. I got detained on an airplane for wearing a suit one time because they thought I had a gun on me when I was flying out of Washington, D.C. They thought I was a guy who somehow had a sidearm on him and forgot to register it. This was like 40 pounds ago, and I wasn't as fat as I am now, but I refuse to wear nice clothes on an airplane because that freaks me out so bad. I only wear sweatpants on an airplane. I will not travel nice. Freaks me out. But yeah, can you believe that? Sitting there in that wool suit, smoking cigarettes and stuff on that plane, it's disgusting. Wear a suit. There it is. Rashawn. Oh! Good looking group. Rashawn's suit was awesome. Logan Knapp got some new wheels. Oh! Very nice. What kind is that? What kind of car is that?
Ultimate SR.
SR. Does that mean super racer?
That's what I interpreted it as, yeah.
Suggestion box, the Phishing draw. Which one's Phishing?
The little one.
Oh, the little, this one? Man, guys, look at that. I did it the most. All right. We're gonna draw, what are we drawing for now? $100 gift card for some swag. And on, I think we combined it between May and June to come with March. Okay. And then moving forward, we're doing like just July. We'll do it months at a time, catching up. On May 28th at 1:05 p.m., Coda House put in a phishing alert. Coda House, you have a $100 gift card to the shop. And you know how many, it's covering how many months? March?
That's when you sent out your note saying you were
Yeah.
getting yours, so it started in March. Yeah.
You know what we'll do? All right, so we did June, March, April, May, June. So we need to do 3 more? I'll do a couple more. We'll do a couple more. Coda House wins another one. I'm just gonna lie.
I got 6.
Casey Gregory on March 25th. March, April, May, June. All right, so we got one more. We were only gonna do one, but now that it's in the moment, it only seems right. That's me, that doesn't count. Me, it doesn't count. Lauren Meyer on March 19th. All right, and then this is the 10 out of 10 quality drawing. Is that correct? Yep. How do I get in here? Who had the most? Kate? Cattenbreaker with 29. Caden Mitchell. And this is just May. We'll do 4 of these too, just to make it even. We'll do 4. We'll just even it up. Okay. Miles Murphy on July 9th at 4:45 p.m. for TechCon services. It was good. Do you remember it? No, it was good though. It was a really good one. If it was a 10 out of 10, it's got to be good, right? All right. May 14th at 3:11 p.m. Matt Bonebreak for Countryland Roofing. Round of applause. June 6th at 4:20 p.m. Rashawn Dennis, Service Master, St. Louis. Hey, what do they say in the lottery? Can't win if you don't play? Can't win if you don't play? Oh my goodness. May 22nd at 1:48 p.m. Dylan Mobley, Bumble Roofing of West Houston. That's true. We'll go to the judges. Laura, what do you think? Must be present or no? Must be present? He set up a good meeting. I will say we'll do an extra one. All right. We'll do an extra one. I don't want to penalize him for taking pizza. It's Dylan Mobley. June 2nd. June 2nd. Dylan Mobley, Elite Morale. We'll go again. How many chances did Dylan Mobley have? 13. May 20th at 1:47 p.m. Ryan Cantbreaker for United Projects. Give him a round of applause. All right, there we go. Upcoming, we will message you on Teams your code to redeem your shop code. Upcoming events, Arsenal BG Ballpark, Grizzly games. It's going to be fun. We didn't put it in the slides, but we worked with the GM of the place to kind of make it a similar experience to the Blues, where if you go in attendance, we'll have some sort of card that's got a loaded, it'll be loaded with some funds so you can go get some food and drink while you're out there, okay? I don't exactly know how. I think you'll probably pick it up at Will Call or something like that, but it'll be fun while you go out there. So again, head out there. All you got to do is pay with your time to get out to watch a game, but you have front row seats, some food and drink included at your own ballpark. It'll be pretty fun. Ice cream day is July 18th. What kind of ice cream are you having?
I think we're going to just do like a ice cream bar.
Okay, make your own. Shark Week's coming up after that. Well, some sort of shark theme activity. I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll make it happen. Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses day. If we made an Arsenal Hawaiian shirt, would you guys grab that? Would that be a good one? Okay, we'll get one of those going. Try to get that in time. National Intern Day is on July 31st. Great day for an intern, end of the month. August 25th, second annual Call Readaville. Who was here for Call Readaville last time? Was it fun? Did we like it? Say what? Get the trays out? The trays of margaritas? Was it, Laura?
For newer hires, if you do not have a Margaritaville pin or Call Readaville pin or Call Readaville poster, meaning you were hired September 2024 through now, come see me and I'll get you set up.
It's our logo with Jimmy, dressed up as Jimmy Buffett is what it is. If you're familiar with Jimmy Buffett, good mustache and all that fun stuff. Is Call Readaville a month-long celebration? All month. So on Fridays it's margaritas. All right, more to come up soon. The all-time records, Arsenal appointments. Casey Gregory at 550 all-time. Big deal. It's going to slow down now that he's got some clients. Partner appointments. Tanner Rodell closing in on 700. Sheesh. Miles Murphy is close behind. Close behind. Amazing. If you're listening on the radio, close behind. Largest closed deals, Caden Mitchell with a $734,000 one-time project, and Mark Drake with an $82,000 Service Master clean. Service Master deals tend to be some big deals, eh? We need to get some more of those guys. Smallest closed deals, Connor Fortenberry, reigning champion with a $48 deal. Amazing. And then 33, that's Tommy's. Active employee Brock Boyer with $36 monthly recurring. SDR expectations. If you got a client, guys, remember, work with your manager to come up with strategies on developing pipelines, all that stuff. But if you've got a totally open book, get to a spot where you're getting 40 plus Arsenal meetings. And then if you've got a client, 3 meetings or more for your IT, your solar company, 5 meetings or more for your contractors, they will be extremely happy. For your close percentage, right, try to be between 10 and 20% is a realistic, reasonable average kind of goal. And then a contact rate of 5 to 10%. If you make 100 phone calls, you talk to 10 people, 1 or 2 of them are going to have a legitimate need or an interest. If you dial a bunch of main phone lines, it ain't going to happen. Dial phones. I got to sign off on a Zoom Info renewal. Thanks, Dakota, for reminding me. I got to sign that contract. You guys want Zoom Info again, right? Yeah? All right. Well, I got to sign that deal today. Otherwise, they're jacking the price up. That's all I got. If you guys want to go check out the basement, follow me, and we'll go walk around. Have a great weekend.